As nurses, we're not stranger to challenges. There's always going to be that nurse, for example, when a patient goes in the hospital, who is going right towards it. She knows what she needs to do. She helps out, she makes it happen. And once it's done, regardless of the patient outcome, she can let go of that experience and move on to something else. And then there's also the other nurse who might not have as much experience, and she might get scared, she might panic, she might even make mistakes, or maybe she does everything right during the code. But once the event is over, she keeps reliving it on her head over and over again. Maybe she gets home and she keeps thinking about what she could have done, if she did a good job, if next time that happens, she's gonna do something else. So the difference between these two nurses is the way they're responding to stress. So we have two types of stress responses. We have distress, which is what we most commonly know, where it's a challenging situation, we don't know the outcome, so it creates this negative effect in us. And then we also have eustress, which is also a challenging situation, but in some way you can control what's happening around it, and you know that the outcome is going to be good. So a good example for that is when you have to move to your dream house, that there's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be fun and there's going to be a good outcome. Or when you're rehearsing to do a public speaking engagement. So what's the difference again between those two nurses? That the first nurse, the one that had the eustress, the good stress response, she had the tools, she had the resources, and she had the time to practice that. Just like when she's in a code, she has the academic knowledge, she has the skills, and she has had time to practice this. And this applies to everything in our life. So as nurses, even though we're in a toxic environment or in a very challenging environment, we get to decide the outcome. And it's proven by science, it's proven by research, and I'm living proof of that. So don't give up. There's always hope.